Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another Mini MOC Monday here for you. And as you might be able to tell, today we are going to go ahead and look at a revised version of Jabba's Message. If you're not familiar with Jabba's Message, what it is a very small playset that came out in 2002, I think. And this is basically my version of how I think it should have been, or how it should be if they were to release it now, or something similar to this. Without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and show you some of the details of the MOC. For starters, as you can see, the MOC has a lot more pieces than the original set. Obviously, I know that LEGO has to take into account the price of pieces and everything like that, but for this MOC, I decided to go ahead and just make everything look more finished than the actual set, because in the actual set it had like open sides and things like that, and it just didn't look very finished. So I went ahead and made a more finished looking version. The main play feature of this set that came out in 2003 was that the little droid eyeball that pops out of the door was able to do the same in the set. The only problem was that it was always out. It was always exposed. With my MOC, I was able to actually go ahead and hide it, as you might be able to tell with that hinge piece. I was able to go ahead and hide it back here and make a little function to where you can pop it out, and it's basically right in C-3PO's face, just like in the movie. And you're able to move it around a little bit, just kind of like how it does in the film. And I think that being able to retract it and hide it behind something in the door makes it quite a bit more accurate to the film, because if you remember, the droid does pop out of a little hole in the door. So
Goodness gracious me.
The function is very simple. It is just literally this Technic bar, and the eyeball thing is on the end of it, and it just pushes that 2x2 tile out, and it just pushes the hinge up, and everything works really well. I'm actually really happy with the design because it's really simple and it works well. So that was my goal there. The other main feature is that the door itself opens. So as you can see, this door is a little bit thicker than the original. So it's basically like the same exact design of the original, except with a better looking and a thicker, more sturdy door. So as you can see, it is able to slide up. The problem that I run into a lot is that a lot of these studs get caught on a couple of the pieces that stick out here. I tried to alleviate the problem as much as I could, but unfortunately it still happens quite a bit. That is as far as the door will open, because of this piece here, as well as these here in the back. I'm actually kind of happy with the way it opens, because in the film it barely opens a little bit past where C-3PO can walk through. And that's kind of similar to what I have here. As you can see, if he ducks a little bit, he can get through fairly easily. But he does have to duck a little bit to get in the door, which I think is kind of neat, honestly, but whatever. As you can see, I also have the teeth of the bottom of the door, and they sit into these little divots in the sand. So when the door closes, it's able to go ahead and sink into the ground just like it does in the film. Something else you might have noticed back here is this little Technic pin here, and you might be wondering what that's for. Well, the answer is that in the original Jabba's Message set, it was able to connect to the larger Jabba's Palace set. And I wanted to go ahead and keep that functionality, because I love it when sets connect. And if they were to remake this set today, I would hope that they did something to integrate it to a newer Jabba's Palace. I don't know if the newest set of Jabba's Palace had a big door like this or anything. I don't actually have that set. I've never owned it. So I don't know, but I think that if they were to redo it in separate sets again, I would like them to be able to connect just like they did back in the day. So I went ahead and kept that function, and I'll go ahead and show you a quick little shot of it connecting to the bigger Jabba's Palace set. Okay, as you can see, I have Jabba's Palace set here. This is the 2003 Jabba's Palace set. Like I said, it connected to the original Jabba's Message set, and I would like to go ahead and show you the connection point here. So basically, it's literally just this Jabba's Palace set already came with this Technic brick here, and it is actually just one single pin, and it connects like that. I really like how it connects here on the side like this, because it kind of shows that this is a little bit off the palace itself, so it kind of, you're able to walk in through here and maybe take the stairs around over here, or go underneath here where they meet the droid and everything like that in the film. So I think that connecting it like this makes more sense than connecting it, say, on the front like this. But then again, this makes for a better display, so I don't know really. I would have to go ahead and make a bigger, better Jabba's Palace to make it look displayable in any way really. But I wanted to go ahead and show you that quick little function. Okay, that's going to go ahead and do it for my Mini MOC Monday this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more. Like I always say, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with more uploads.